So we are continuing in biology. Okay, like I said, this is FM Tuition Academy. So there's something we ended on. We are still dealing with the nutrition, but today we are centering on an organism called, before we go on that organism, we are continuing with the heterotrophic nutrition, and we said under heterotrophic nutrition we've got a type of nutrition called saprophytic. So we are looking at saprophytic, to be more saprophytic nutrition. Okay, this is very important nutrition because it comes in the exam. So what is saprophytic nutrition? Sometimes they can ask you, because saprophytic nutrition is under heterotrophic nutrition. You remember I said there are two types of nutrition. Okay, now I think I explained concerning the two types of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition, in the previous lesson. But under heterotrophic nutrition, we've got a nutrition called saprophytic. What is saprophytic nutrition? Sometimes they can ask you to define it. So this is the type of nutrition. You see, it is the type of nutrition where organisms called saprophytes saprophytes feed on decaying or dead matter. Okay, what am I saying? So this is the type of nutrition where organisms called saprophytes feed on decaying or dead matter. Okay, meaning anything that is dead. It could be an animal or anything that is decaying, anything that is getting rotten. Those organisms that begin to feed on it are what you call saprophytes. Okay, so saprophytic nutrition is a type of nutrition where organisms called saprophytes begin to feed on dead or decaying matter. Okay, to feed on decaying dead matter of living organisms. Okay, so I said this is a type of nutrition where organisms called saprophytes feed on decaying and dead matter of living organisms. Dead matter of living organisms. Okay. Okay, the notes will be sent, but you need to write these notes also to help you. Okay. Now, how does a rhizopath look like? A rhizopath. You see, you have seen this. So a rhizopath sometimes is also known as the mucor. Okay, mucor, M-U-C-O-R. But how does it look like? So this rhizopath is a saprophyte. You remember what I said that concerning saprophytes? Okay, so a rhizopath is a saprophyte, meaning it's an organism, it's one of the organisms that feeds on other dead living organisms. Okay, so a rhizopath, you're going to find it feeding on substrates such as bread. Have you seen bread? When bread stays in the kitchen for a long time, by the time you go and check it, you find that it will develop some white things around it. So those white things is what they call rhizopath. Okay? So when you are viewing those white things under a microscope, you need to know the way a rhizopath looks like. So a rhizopath, how does it look like? A rhizopath. Okay? So a rhizopath, it has got, so it looks something like this. Okay? It looks something like this. And then down here, these are like roots. Okay? Okay? They're just like that. So they form vertical things like this, and then down here they're like roots. Okay? Roots like that. Okay? This is like a food substance. So this top part, okay, this top part is called sporangium. This one is called sporangium. Okay, and then this one that looks horizontal, have you seen this one? This is like a horizontal stem. This one is what is called sporangiopho. Is what is called sporangiopho. It's called sporangiopho. Okay, sporangiopho. Okay, and then this thing that looks horizontal. So these are vertical hyphae. So this thing that looks horizontal, you see this one in yellow, looks like my roots down here. These ones that look like roots. These ones, the ones that look like roots here. Okay, the ones that look like roots is what is referred to as actually not this one. This one is horizontal. This one looks horizontal. For example, this one is joining this one. Okay. So this one, the one that looks horizontal, this one is horizontal, is called the stolon. Stolon. And then these ones that look like roots are called rhizoids. Rhizoids. Okay, these ones that look like roots down here, these ones. Okay, that's what we call rhizoids. Rhizoids are the ones that look like roots. Sometimes they'll say which part in the rhizopath looks like roots. So you should know it is rhizoids. They can ask you which part in the rhizopath is horizontal. Then you know they mean what? They mean stolon. Okay, stolon is the one that's horizontal, this part. If they say which part in the rhizopath looks vertical, it's this part. So you're talking about sporangium. Sporangiopho. This one, sporangiopho, horizontal hyphae. So these two branches are what you call hyphae. Hyphae. Okay. So a vertical hyphae. A vertical hyphae is called sporangiopho. Okay, a horizontal hyphae. A horizontal hyphae is called a stolon. A horizontal hyphae is called a stolon. Okay, a horizontal hyphae is called a stolon. You can see from the diagram, these ones that look horizontal, these ones. Okay, the horizontal ones, the horizontal stems, these ones, is what is called stolon. Okay, there's O here, stolon. Stolon, there's O. Stolon. And then vertical hyphae is called sporangium. Okay, so we have explained on the vertical hyphae. Root hair hyphae are what? So root like hyphae. These are called rhizoids. The ones that look like roots are called rhizoids. Okay? Hyphae as in Hihae, hyphae. Okay? So, some of the importance of these saprophytes. Importance of saprophytes. They're used in brewing. Okay? In decaying heaped decaying heaped decaying heaped decaying heaped dead organisms. Decaying heaped dead organisms. Okay, so that's a little bit about saprophytic nutrition. To have a greater understanding of saprophytic nutrition, notes is going to be sent to you, and a little bit of a video that can give you a rough sketch of what saprophytic nutrition is. Thank you for tuning and learning.